Hey, I hope you're doing good. I have a really exciting video today. I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions of the Oculus Quest 2. I really love VR and I'm really excited to have my hands on this. So let's just get straight into the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let's go. This is the Oculus Quest 2. I am so excited about these. This is kind of what I've been dreaming of and hoping for the whole kind of VR world for a while now. So as I said, I've been using the Vive Pro for about 2 years. I use them every week. I really love VR. I think VR is the future of gaming. I love VR so much. The only thing about VR is that it's really complicated and it's hard to deal with sometimes. And I feel like this is a game changer because of how easy this is. So let me just tell you a little bit about why I think it's so easy. So the first thing that sets the Oculus apart is that you put the headset on, you pick up the remote controls, and you play. There's nothing else to it. You don't need a PC. You don't need to plug it in. You don't need sensors around your house. You don't need anything. All you need is the Oculus. And for me, I usually have my Vives plugged in. We have two. We'll plug them into our PCs or our laptops. And then you've got all your cables running through. And then you've got your sensors mounted on like random arbitrary objects in your house. This, you put it on and it works. That is what I think VR needed the most. It was too complicated and too kind of boggy before, and this takes all of that away. One of the most amazing parts for me about this Oculus is the sensors being built into the headset. Setting up the sensors for other VR is a pain. These are built and you can see them here, which means it can also track your hands. So if you have games that do not require remotes, then you can just use your hands, or you can use the remotes if you want to. But the thing that I think is so great about this sensor is that if you step out of the area, your range, it switches to IRL surroundings. So if you've used VR before, you'll know that if you step out of your surroundings, you're probably going to walk into a wall or punch some sort of wall or trip over furniture unless you have a huge space. But with this, if you step out of the surroundings, it slowly turns to IRL and you can see what's around you, but almost like night vision goggles. It's black and white. It doesn't like suck you out of VR. It's quite gentle. This way you don't walk into walls or punch stuff or break anything. And it's really comfortable way of knowing where you are in your IRL surroundings. These are your controllers. I really love the size of them. They're super comfortable. The triggers are really, really comfortable. They're like butter almost. A cool feature about these is that they have sensors in the triggers. So for certain games, you don't want to be holding on the triggers. You can let go, but if your finger's touching it, it'll know. So it kind of has an intuitive way of working with the games or whatever you're doing. It's a really nice feature. It's something you don't know you need until you try it and you're like, oh my gosh, why was it not always like that? I also purchased the headset strap. Like I said, I use the Vive. I think it's really important to have this headset strap on it. I think that purchasing the extra headset strap is a really good idea. You don't want to be moving your headset around when you're in VR. It's really not immersive that way. You want it to be secured to your head and your eyesight, and you just want it to be fully immersed in VR, and this strap helps you achieve that. The headset strap has this like tightening feature for you or loosening feature, depending on your head. I'll put it on. And then this way, when you're moving your head around, it just will stay secure and it's just so much better. The sound quality of the Oculus is really high. It's surround sound, it's super immersive. It doesn't have the headphones like other headsets, so you can hear outside sound, but I think the quality of the sound is really amazing. The main selling point, I think, for this headset is that you don't need anything else. It's a standalone device. You don't need PCs. You don't need anything else to use this VR. You just need the device that you have. The Oculus app. This app is amazing. First of all, when we played VR on our Vive Pros, we would hook the PCs up to projectors so that everyone could watch the gameplay. But with the Oculus, there is really easy casting to phones, devices. So if I'm playing a game in VR and my friends want to watch, they can easily connect to cast what I'm playing to their devices. Super useful. The Oculus app is really incredible because it showcases up and coming VR games. There's blog posts for weekly reviewed VR games. If you use VR before this and you don't have the Oculus app, you'd probably know that you have to search online blogs and scour Steam to try and find reviews or any VR games that you'd want to download. And with the Oculus app, it's incredible. There's game genres, there's weekly uploads, there's new uploads, there's game reviews, there's so much content, there's so much games for you to find. And it's, for me, that was one of the hardest parts, is just finding games, and they just made that so much easier. Also with the app, the installing and purchasing of the games is super easy. The games do cost quite a bit of money. They range from 10 to 40 US dollars per game. And if you want to play a lot of games or have a big game collection, it is going to cost quite a bit. The downside for me of the Oculus is the battery life. And now I guess that's to be expected with a wireless device. It doesn't last very long. I'm not sure exactly how much they said it was supposed to last. And I do know they sell an additional battery pack for a longer battery life. So maybe that's something you're interested in if you'd like to play games for a really long time. I'll check what it is and I'll put it on the screen. Also, if you do want to play Steam games, you can tether it to your PC, so there's an option for that as well. The Oculus headset goes for $299 US, and the additional strap was $75 US. I did see people were not happy so much about having to have a Facebook account to use the Oculus. I understand why, but it is also a really great way to connect with your friends in VR. I'm really excited to spend some time in VR these next couple weeks using this with some different games, different experiences, and I'm happy to do a full review after I've spent enough time with this. I'm really excited for what this means for the future of VR and just everyone kind of getting involved in VR. It's still quite niche, and I feel like it's probably one of the most amazing things in the world, and I think that this is going to allow a lot more people to join in with its just put on and play kind of system. So thank you for watching the unboxing and review. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section, or if I'm live on Twitch, feel free to come ask them live and I'll be happy to answer them. twitch.tv/RachelK. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go spend some time in VR.